Hi everyone, this is Joanna, and today I want to do Miss Stacy, Miss Polishedways tag favorite polishes for 2014. So we're going to pause this video and we're going to go over to my table and I'm going to show you those. Happy New Year to everyone and Happy New Year to Miss Stacy. I don't exactly know where I'm looking at here, so my eyes may appear to be going all over the place, but we're going to pause this. We're going to go over to the table and we're going to take a look at what my favorite polishes are. Okay, so first up, this is not exactly a polish. I promise everything else is, but these are invaluable because I do nail stamping and I like these better than some of the generic ones that I have been using, and I was able to get a whole new stack of them. And according to my camera here, I have 14 minutes, so I'm going to try to go quickly. I have not used this item yet, and it is the only item I'm going to show you that I haven't used, but I do like it, and I plan on using it next. I like the red shade that it is, and this was the Gwen Stefani one that came with the little gems and everything, and I had given 2 of these away, I think over the last summer or so. So this is an item I will be using next, and I do like this visual-wise so far because I haven't used it yet. Everything else I'm going to show you I have used, and I'm just going to pull these out of the bag. Some of these come with sister counterparts and some of them don't, so I'm just going to pull them out. I love this Next Stop Bikini Zone. It was a pretty iridescent color for the summer, and this was from the Brazil collection. This Giver one, I have a couple of counterparts for this one, and this one is Release Me. And I thought this was a really nice nude polish. It's that off purple because I can't seem to find my Parlez-Vous OPI. Next we have this one, and I got this one. I had been looking at this one, but I didn't buy it until I saw Ange K75's video, Why Not? Discovered I had 2 of these. This was a 1-coater, and I'm usually not that good at doing 1-coaters, but this one just happened that way, and so was this one that I used with it, called Ice Dream. I went out and looked for both of these after seeing Ange K's video and her Queen nail stamping that she did, and I did that look. This one I have used once over a couple of my red polishes, namely the Color of Mini by OPI. I don't know if I have that in here, but I really like this. It's a smattering of the red and the white glitters, and it has some glimmer to it. Of course, through Rejuvicoat, I was using this for a long time, and then I quit, and then I started again, but this is just a base coat. When I use this, I like it a lot, and I have hoarded about 4 bottles, and I intend to go out and get 2 more, so that's 4 in addition to this one that is open. It is a nail strengthening base coat that makes your nails healthier, and it really seems to work. Now, the other counterpart here was the Giver, and there's one more that I really like from that collection, and that's these 2 right here. This one was the Capacity to See Beyond, and this one was Boundary of Memory. I really love this a lot, the way that it looked, and I love a lot of shades this color, and I have a lot that are around that shade range. This one here is Chambray Showers, which is an exact dupe for Teal Slowly and See. I do have both of these, and I did a video on that. I love this one a lot. 2 coats of this. I think it was the perfect, like, tealish blue shade. I really liked it a lot. Then we have Orly Ablaze, and I like this. I did nail stamping with this that dulled the color down so it wasn't as bright, but this was a very pretty summer color, and I have a few more colors, but I don't think I put any in the bag for this video. And then the Cena Pro Nail Sugars. You guys heard me talk about these when I first bought them. My favorite one of the 2 is these. We never got Saltwater Taffy, and we never got Creamsicle here. And no one else was selling these but Sally's. But I bought one of these by accident. And I ended up loving it when I did a stamping that involved my Moyu and Queen plates. And I think I did like Perfect Pairing by Sally Hansen. But both of these are along the same lines. The rest of them are more solid. And this one, as you can see, I had used it quite a bit. This one here was called Hyperactive. And my pink one here was called Cotton Candy. Next we have the DS Lapis, and this was another one I had found by accident. I had seen it on someone's page on Instagram and discovered that I had it but had not used it. Very pretty navy blue color. When it's on, it looks purplish right here. And I'm trying to stick with polishes that I knew that I bought in 2014. This one was seahorsing around. This one caught me by surprise. I loved it a whole lot. And I put it on like 2 or 3 times after taking it off. And it's very, very pretty. And it looks silvery here, but if you shake it up, the only thing I didn't like was that it leaked when I turned it on its side. The next one is a combo. These were the 2 that I had been raving about not long ago, a few videos back. This is Julep's Cam with the combo of Conad Moss. And I know a lot of my Conad colors just by looking at them, but I've been labeling them just in case because they don't put names on here anywhere. But I thought this was the perfect green for me, and I do have a lot of seafoam greens. But I love those 2 together, and I've done quite a few looks. The next one was right about the time that I discovered this. It was gone in 2009. They re-released it in 2010, and that was on the tail end of me learning about this one, and one by Chanel called Jade. And this one is Damone Roberts OPI. Damone Roberts 1968, and this was supposed to be the Eyebrow King and the color of his walls. They re-released this in 2014, so I got a brand new bottle because the one that I had gotten off eBay, and you can never be too sure, so I have an authentic bottle of that. And you've heard me mention Kaleidoscope. I had been using Pirouette My Whistle a whole lot, or I will use both of these, and both of these are my favorites as far as toppers go. I keep a backup of this one. I am keeping a backup of this one. I have another one of these to go. And I noticed the lower it goes, the more of these little clear and silver things you get. Silver by Mundo de Unis is a nail stamping polish. I have it on right here. And I think right here. And it's just a really, really smooth silver. I don't even know how I got these numbers on here like I did, but I managed that. But it's just a really smooth silver. And I like this a lot, and I need to open it up more. The next thing is these 2 right here. I did a gradient look with these, and I got these because of someone's post on Instagram. This one is Sure Enough, and this one is Be More Pacific. Now, I like this better because I thought the gradient they did the light first and then the green. I like this better when I do this first, 2 coats of this, and then sponge this and this over top of the 2 coats of green. It turned out better, and it was one of the posts I did on Instagram with those I think tropical plates that I got from MoU London. My next favorites are, see if I can pull out the last 2 OPIs, or last 3 OPIs that I have. This one was a nice nude, and this was called Topless Beach. I like this more when I had it on. I didn't pay any attention to it. It looked tannish, but when I was out in the weather, in January or February, it had a purple cast kind of like the Release Me. They're not too far apart, but they are different, but it just had a nice clean look to it, and I feel like I could wear that at work or to an interview. This one caught me by surprise. This one is First Class Desires, and I believe this is from the Gwen Stefani Christmas collection. Love this a lot. When I put it on, I stamped over it. I didn't like that, and I took the stamping off. I loved it by itself. I even had glitter on it, but this was just very pretty on its own, and I think if you didn't have this or you overlooked it, go ahead and try it out. It reminded me of Every Month is Oktoberfest. They weren't the same color, but the same way that that one didn't look like much in the bottle, and then those of us who put it on raved over it. This is like that. It is very pretty, and I think it is worth having. The next thing here is my Liquid Sand Honey Rider. I ended up getting this on sale. I love this to stamp with or just to have on. It is very, very pretty. And I think I got it for like $6. My next one here is a set that I've been saving because I don't have any more, and I may put some of these in a giveaway. This is the HK Girl Stick On Blue or Stuck On Blue and the top coat, and I really like this. I had mentioned before how if I have on a manicure, even if I topped it with Seche Vite, and if I keep it on and I liked it enough to keep it on, I would go over this about that second or third day. I love it. As you can see, I've used it. So what I do plan to do is for every one of these, I'm going to order 2 of these because you go through this faster, but I had to make myself stop using it because it became my top favorite over my Seche Vite. And of course, Seche Vite is my all-time favorite topper, but the HK Girl is beating that one out. And so the next few that I have for you here are Zoya's Tilda and Zoya's Ling. These two again caught me by surprise. I was sort of surprised that I like these kind of green colors. Miss Rita Mae June had on Go-Go Green by Maybelline Color Show, and I loved it, got it, wore it a lot, and I've been trying those types of greens ever since. This one right here was just like one of the colors by Julep. I think just like Julep's Linden. I did a video where I had both of those on. Very pretty blue color. I love it a lot. Rika was another stamping polish that I used a ton of, and this is again a stamping polish, but these can be worn as nail polishes. I haven't done that. I think I may have put this on one time as a nail polish when I was trying something out, but I prefer my OPI or China Glaze Black, but these double as nail polishes as well as stamping polishes. I don't know about the newer ones because I think she's coming out with some glitters and things. And the very last two that I have is my Good as Gold by Essie. I stamped with this only. I have not used any of these metallics as a nail polish except for the blue one. And then this one I had wore this, or I think I wore it after trying it on in a video, and I loved it. It was like the perfect iridescent winter white. It's like a very light champagne cream color. Very pretty, and I might be putting this on too. I did some snowflakes or something with this, and it was very pretty. So that was it. These are all of the polishes that are my 2014 favorites, and I tried to make sure, with the exception of a few, they were also polishes that I actually purchased in 2014. So let me know what you guys' favorite ones are. Miss Stacy had tagged certain people. She tagged me. She also said that anyone who watched this video, she was tagging them. I would like to do the same. What are your polish favorites? And I am tagging you. Courtesy of Miss Stacy, Miss Polished Ways. Until the next time, everyone, have a great morning and Happy New Year to everyone.